So here we go. I stopped recording real quick, and I'm recording again. I'm going to do a second video to put on YouTube for the playthrough. So let's see how this works. So Wolcen, CryEngine. This is early access. It says this is alpha, so everything's going to be probably pretty basic. There probably will be bugs, maybe not, maybe so. Just putting this out there so that all you guys can get a nice early access view of some, other games, some other ARPGs that are on the horizon. So this is on Steam if you guys want to, support the guys working on this. The graphics look good. The gameplay looked pretty good from what I saw. And I think this is going to be similar to the other game that I did, Guardians of Ember, where it's like an MMO ARPG. Currently, the online is not ready. So when you create a character, well, not when you create a character, when you launch the game, there's play online, playing offline. So if you want to just do single player or, have multiplayer, you get to choose. But for the alpha, online is not ready, so there's only single player. But know that will be available. So okay, so I need to get it out of cursed place. Blah, blah, blah. So, typical, click to move, click and hold. Looks like I brings up your inventory, C brings up your character, pretty standard. You have your potions, you can unlock more. What is this? This is your skills. Let's see if it's K. It's not K, it's S? Yeah, it's skills. So I think this works. Oh, okay. You have okay. It looks like this is pulling a little bit from Path of Exile. So you create a character. He could equip whatever he wants, I'm assuming, and whatever skill he wants, probably based off of certain situations. And then you can really get into the nitty-gritty based off how you build him on this, so-called sphere grid, I like to call it. Any kind of like skill thing like this, I kind of base it off of Final Fantasy X and call it a sphere grid because it all kind of works like that. So I'm guessing you just start a base character and then you can build him in whatever way you want, and probably, in as many ways as you want. You could probably, be an Arcanist that also, has Hunter stuff, and, because a couple of these things on Hunter has attack speed, so if you want to be like a fast, basic attacking Arcanist, that's probably an option, or if you want to be like, a thief and have some attack speed so you're, attacking faster, I guess, they're probably going to let you do that. So, I don't think as big as Path of Exile, but, a good start. So, let's get into this. Is it W? It does look like Path of Exile. Yeah, a lot of these games look pretty much the same. So, no WSAD like in Guardians of Ember, but you know what? I'm not against that. I'm so used to like clicking to move and all that business that WSAD I'm probably not even going to know to use it. Hold down and move the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Okay, so that's a start that you can move the camera. That's pretty cool. I like that feature. There's so many times in Diablo and the like where I just really want to move the camera. So far it's similar, to most ARPGs where holding shift keeps you in place while you attack. So what's this? It looks like when I swing, I start a combo. And the numbers just... mollywop and stuff. Each weapon type has its own attack style. So I'm assuming like different weapons probably have different kind of combos down in the left corner that you see. I have a skill too, so let me use it. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's kind of like what do we have here? The some Star Wars Jedi lightning powers. Look at this guy. Zam! And then this is my Umbra. So that's what this game used to be called, Umbra, before it was changed to Wolcen. So is Umbra the name? No. So maybe that's something associated with like my special attack. We have rage down here, a stamina meter. So I don't see anything decreasing. It has a cooldown, a very short one, when after you're done using it. Spending a resource fills up the other. Don't hesitate to mix magic, spells, and melee. Take it. Your resource fills up the other. So, okay. It seems like an interesting feature, being able to, like, so, I mean, these graphics look pretty good. Oh, I just noticed that I don't have any pants. I have a butt. Interesting. I can zoom in on the butt. The wiener is covered. Wait, it's, oh wait, okay, so there's a little glitch where the clothes disappeared. I have no dick. So, clothes, it's like really weird. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this guy's butt. So, graphics are good. The water effects are nice. Butt physics, 10 out of 10. Would slap butt again. So, lightning attacks are more effective in the water, assigned skills, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. This is already assigned. So, these are more strong. This is stronger in the water, that makes sense. Fire and burning effects are less effective in the water. That also makes sense. So, that's cool. There's some kind of like elemental combination thing. Look at all these guys. Does this all change? Yeah, change. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Effects look really good. Yeah, the effects are really good. I really do like the ragdolling. That's quite nice. Like, finally, yeah. I'm sure this dude wants some pants, like, for sure. So yeah, the basic attacking is, look at this, look at these light effects, man. That is good. That's some good stuff for an ARPG. I dig it, man. I dig it. And, you know, this is early access, so I feel like things can only get better. Going on out. Okay, tune the Frost Nova. Let's see, definitely taking the, skill name from Path of Exile. That rings a bell. So, I assume I have to probably right click on it. So they call us Alpha, so these things are, it's probably really basic. They probably just want to get this out there, see what let people see what they have so far, and, you know, get hyped about it. Be like, okay, this game looks good, the skills look good. I'm gonna back this, take my money, and make an awesome game. Using piercing weapon against frozen enemies is very effective. Do I have a piercing weapon? Let us see. So because it's a mace, because it's on fire, it has fire damage. Attack speed. I'm not sure if this is a piercing weapon, but is this piercing? Unlimited power. That's just what the skill is called. So, what's the map look like? That map is just drawn. I'm trying to see if there's like, you know, in Diablo where you can bring the map up, be a little larger so you can see where you're going exactly. But I'm sure there's a way. I just have to figure it out. Yeah, but. So I have the settings on medium right now. I wasn't sure how much to crank it up. Could probably test it out on high. Break this thing. Maybe it's not meant to be broken. I could probably crank it up in another video. You there! We look at one of those foul creatures. I fled when I shook my... It's a trap! Okay, cool effects. Definitely like the graphics, definitely like the effects and the animations. Even for early access, this is quite nice. That's like, it's so satisfying. Okay, so Mix Nova has a longer effect. I mean, a longer effect, a longer improvement. Never take me alive! Oh, really? Oh, God. Okay. I'm in trouble. I have potion. This guy's charging my way. I know that I have to stay far away from him as possible. I am lagging a little bit. If that's because I'm streaming and recording at the same time, or oh, there, my friends! To the rescue! Da-da-dum, 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 dum-dum. This guy's stuck in the corner. I'm gonna ass blast him real quick. These guys are pretty cool looking. Hitting escape just brings up the menu. Look at me, I'm such a dashing young man. I'm on the loading screen now. So let's see. Okay, so I have someone in the chat room telling me the game is cancer, single player scenarios is not completed, you should refund. 3.3 patch is great, but still have a bazillion bugs. Thank you, Rick Dangerous, for checking it out. Sure, like, things may not be completed. It is early access, though. So, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt for it being still an alpha. I mean, so far, the game has been good. Maybe I'll encounter some more bugs later on, but, you know, I'm not gonna trash it yet. It is still alpha. It is early access. So, you know, I'll roll with it. Let's see. I could level up my skill like that. Continuously cast lightning from your hand, shocking up to 2 targets at the same time. So yeah, I mean, you see people's names through the meters and stuff. Not a big deal. So, did it just level up on its own? So minor things like layering and stuff you could see, but I mean the game is playable, the game looks great. I think it just leveled up in, like it's just power level 2, so it probably just became stronger at level 2. Okay. So that was that. Let's see what this is. So these are my points. So let's see, this rage. It shows you a bunch of stuff in here that is all affected, which is nice. A nice, like, very visual breakdown of everything. Everything is delayed, so I'm still in the menu on here. No, the voice is going to be behind as well. So everything with the video and the voice is going to be behind, like a couple seconds. But, so let's see. We have strength, dexterity, constitution, power. So it would be nice if there was a little description. Oh, wait. Here we go. Your total strength increases your damage and critical hit damage with weapons and improve effects like regeneration and stun. So, I wonder if weapons are all weapons, even ranged. So let's see. Increases your movement speed, dodge chance, and critical chance. So, okay, not too bad. Let's see. Constitution has maximum health and how you recover from negative effects like stun. That makes sense. It's your health pool. Power, maximum resource pool, increases spell damage and spells. Okay, so let's see. I always like to have like a mage and a ranger. Those usually are the kind of characters I like to play. So even though you can build very diversely, you're probably gonna stick to like one thing. So I'll probably make this guy the spellcaster, and I'll make the female character that I have the ranger. So we'll put a point into this, right? How many points do I have? Where does it say how many points? Right here, remaining points, right in front of my face. So I'll put a point in that. Let's see. Maximum health, possibly. Movement speed, crit chance, probably not too important with this. Damage with weapons, rage generation, might need that, and then I'll pop a point into... I'm gonna put another point in power. That'll affect. We'll do that. It's still super early, I'm only level 2. So that's what that red arrow was. Let's see what this one does. So this lets you put points on the sphere grid, I'll call it. So, like I said, I'm going to go spellcaster. So let's see, we have a guardian, the heavy armor mastery, so tank, very tanky guy. We have the legionnaire, fighter, warrior. So let's see, rage, cost of spells, strength. So I'm thinking barbarian, if we're comparing to Diablo, probably crusader, thief, hunter is hunter, and spellcaster. Okay, so Umbra looks like your mana, right? Oh, okay, that was kind of cool. So you have to put a point in your starting area. So you get a little deduction of the cost of spells and 5 to power. So you're 15% to your spell casting speed. So it lights up, I guess, what's the next area to go to. So, okay, nice little effect. So very nice looking game. Even though, you know, there may be some things uncompleted, it's still very nice looking, and it's still very early. So let's see, what are some of these other things? So you get armor, constitution for speccing for this guy. You get movement speed, dexterity, and constitution for this guy. So damage done with ranged weapons, damage done with melee and mage. Okay, so it wouldn't hurt you speccing for this because you get 3% extra damage with mage weapons. I don't know if this game lets you equip multiple types of weapons. I'm probably going to assume that I can. So if I find myself like, you know, not using a wand or a mage weapon, like maybe an axe instead, this gives you that nice 3% boost. An extra dexterity. I mean, this dex doesn't help me too much, but... So, cost of spells. So, I don't know if rage has any effect on being a mage and strength. So, we'll keep going down the path of righteousness down Arcanist. So, I'll pop my last point on there, and we'll just confirm that. So what does this do? You need to stand next to the Gate of Fates in armor to rotate the rings. Okay, so this is some other kind of interesting little thing that you can do. I guess we'll get into this later. Alright, so yeah, so now I have 2 branching paths that I can go down. So I can get... So there's Umbra, Sacred, and Shadow damage. So it looks like there's 3 different types of spellcasts. So this is to Umbra generation. So Umbra looks like maybe a type of magic and also my resource. Okay, so we'll pop out of that real quick. Just keep on trucking. So let's see. I see some Z's over here. What's this Z's about? Oh wait, I'm the black dot. I'm not that blue dot. Okay. So So the blue dot is this guy. I'm guessing I have to follow him. Okay, so the in is the Z's, right? So, like, I forget that I can rotate the camera. Let's see what that's about. Maybe dig in here. It's this guy, the innkeeper, outside. You could rest. Interesting. And choose how long you want to sleep. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what that has to do with certain things. We're gonna go over to this guy. See, he has an exclamation mark. So, okay. Heard interesting things about your unusual magic abilities. Something about prison. Don't really know much about the backstory, but I guess it looks like I escaped some prison. I have some magical abilities. I'll assume that I was in prison because I have those magical abilities. And blah blah blah. People rescued me or heard about me. Want me to help them do something. Probably kill monsters and stuff. So, looks like there's some kind of scripted event happening right now. So I'm burning characters. Another outlaw. Yes, bring on your friend with you. Can I just get a pair of pants already? Oh, I'm wearing pants now. I've been wearing pants, it was just glitched. Oh, so you do start off with pants. I was just glitched to where you can see my ass and my taint. Okay. So I have to find the assault location. I'm gonna assume it's these little swirly dots. Not really swirly dots, but little circles. Okay, so I guess there's 2 raid locations. Good question. I don't know when to get to that map. So this still doesn't require magic. This still doesn't burn any magic, so I'm assuming my other skills that I unlock probably burn some type of magic. So the layering's a little off, but not a big deal. It's early access. It's an alpha, as it says here. So follow this. Game looks great, man. I can't get over how good this game looks. Follow in the circle. This guy is my bro. Gonna beat stuff up. He has cool armor. Can I look like him? Looks pretty cool. Just scope him out right quick. Okay. Okay, very Roman gladiator-esque. It's a pretty cool axe there, brah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it either so close as a drop or like a quest. Usually, like most games, like stuff that you buy is just like there, like all the meat and potatoes. It's like you get some drops and stuff. Like say, I got some shoes. Got some shoes. I have to equip those bad boys. Okay, I blasted his body. I do like the. Okay. These boots were made for walking. I do like the ragdoll. That's quite nice. Ragdoll is when the bodies like fly off into the heavens. So let me see. Let's auto equip skills, auto equip potion, enemy health bar, enemy blink. Not sure if that is gore mode. Yes, we want blood. Camera shake. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of settings to where like items showing on the floor. Like I know in Diablo, hitting the alt button would toggle whether or not you saw the item descriptions. Let's see what time it is real quick. 13. Okay. Probably do it till 8:30, and then I think that's probably enough of this game. Although I haven't really gotten too much into the graphics. I mean, not graphics, like the battling and stuff. Okay. So waypoints. Looks looks like another little thing from Path of Exile. Okay, he just got scroll back in. Exactly, dead guy. And now they're all from there. Chop. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a shovel. We're gonna pick up. Okay, so they. Okay, there we go. I hit Alt again, and the description showed back up. Okay, so we got it. Oh, that's combo wagging. So that was part of the quest. I had to pick that up. Yeah, hitting Alt turned the item descriptions back on so that they didn't go away. So let me see some of the stuff. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna equip this. Okay, you enter a combat frenzy, preventing. Okay, that wasn't up long enough. That's fine. That's what I can open up the skill menu for. I got a shirt, finally. Let's see. So, the torch has fire damage, which is nice, but it's only 2 to 4. So this is 7 to 9, 7 to 9, 5 to 9. This has the highest attack speed, so we're gonna. Oh, I could dual hand. Look at that. So it doesn't really specify whether or not they're one-handed or two-handed. So let's go. Can I do this? Yes, so that's two-handed, but it doesn't really tell you anything about it. Which it would be nice if on mouse over it told you whether or not it was one-handed or two-handed. Anyway, I digress. So let's see, yeah, he does a nice little double swing. Look at this guy going over here. That was probably a health potion. Run in here. Zap these guys up. Attack some brothers. Okay. Yeah, definitely cool specials. Oh wait, I have Warcry. Right now, online. Oh, he's casting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Right now, online is disabled because it's one-hand combo. Oh, dual slash. Now that I'm dual. Oh, so you need rage to use a dual slash combo. And I'm guessing rage builds up as you just melee shit. Offline is this. Sorry. Online is disabled right now because it's still very early in alpha. There is an online, so that will be available. Probably a little later. Probably closer to a beta. I'm taking on the game a lot. So since this is alpha, they're probably just like working on the base game, just getting like the game itself really worked out. Alpha is like most of the game is playable. There's a lot of bugs. We're aware that there's a lot of bugs. Help us find more bugs that can only happen when multiple, like hundreds of people are playing it. Yeah, so once a lot of the more obvious things are fixed, like crashing, you know, skills, can't load. So usually it's alpha, then it's closed beta, and then after closed beta, it's usually an open beta. And then after open beta, it's usually the game release. But a lot of games for alphas and closed betas, like you have to acquire a key to like get access to it. But these guys are pretty much just, you know, you buy the game in early access and you get access to it, right? So it's like you're supporting them by purchasing it, by purchasing the game. So they're giving you access to it. Okay, that was a cool flash. And he also shoots over to your person. I think you'll be fine because it's aspirin. but I would in the future. Yeah, no, I totally do. Okay, so for the double slash thing, click and hold it. I don't have enough range. Oh god, I just try that. You seems like you get rage from get up your weapon. But what if you're yeah, you only get it from melee attacking, so I guess you don't really have to worry about the rage skills and stuff. Maybe like a knife. Like, mages are typically pretty squishy, so I'm probably just gonna keep going, blasting all these fools with lightning bolts. So, I'm not even. I have to go back to Luther. I'm literally just totally these things. That looks like it's a little bit of a bug too. Every time something's on the ground and you don't see what it is, you have to tap alt. So I think this guy just, he has AI. Like if there's enemies nearby, he'll just go attack them. Which isn't a bad thing, but if you're like trying to get back to base, this guy's totally wasting your time. Like say I just hit alt before, well, he just like came out of nowhere. Now I have to hit it again to get them to show. I did pick up a bunch of tombs. And this guy. So I can dump more points into here. So we're gonna do. I haven't run into an issue with armor generation because I don't have a lot of spells. So we're gonna increase the power for now. What does this do? Armor generation if you're not in a fight. So that. So let me see. According to Twitch, I think only I'm watching. But nevertheless. Yeah, I'm still gonna chug through it. So brutality, okay, there's different categories of skills. So intercom preventing part of incoming damage or getting more range on hit. So definitely melee based attack. We have Frost Nova, this is still level 1. I'm guessing that's the cooldown time. It would be nice if you could see stats that it changes to when you level up, because you know I want to see how much damage is being changed as I level up. You know, I like seeing myself get stronger, right? So what I have equipped has better armor efficiency, so I'm just gonna drag that down there. This 3 to 9. Better than that, Maze, but I think this is probably 2-hand because it looks quite large. This is 7 to 11. Required level 4, I can't use that yet. I think these are all 2-hand. It's probably used for like crafting. I wish it kept the box when you're dragging stuff around so you can like, kind of see exactly where it's going, right? Because like look at that little issue that I ran into there where I can't see exactly where it's going. Minimum level's too high. It's required level 4 too. So what is this? Tomb of Ground Stomp. We'll equip that. Okay. Finally slams the ground, stunning. That's not bad. Knight 2. Lightning Dome. So this is good that there's like a variable amount of skills that you can learn. And you get them all from drops, so that's pretty cool. I was worried at first, like, you know, Path of Exile, you get a lot of options early on with all the gems. So I was a little worried that I would be too stale with the same stuff over and over again. Okay, I wasn't really expecting this giant thing to be a one hand. But okay. We'll just let that roll. So I'm going to here, these are my points. Okay. For some reason my power is 20 now. Oh, I bet you because of my tree. I was like, how the fuck is this 20? But it's because I'm getting power from my my skills. Okay, so that's fine. So what is strength? It's giving me damage, critical damage with weapons, stun duration. So I'm not really going to be using my weapons too much, right? Because I'm a magical class, but I'm going to put some points in this because if I do get stuck in the nitty-gritty, I want to be able to survive. So let's do that. That'll definitely be a good idea, getting a shield so that I can prevent myself from dying. We will only find out as time goes on. Can I replace the dual swing with something different? Throw several small lightning projectiles around you, increasing in number with with each consecutive cast. So can I replace that with? You cannot replace default skills. Okay. So how do I replace? Can I do this? Wait. Can I do this? Cannot replace default skills, but I'm not a melee person, so can I? Cannot replace default skills. So that would be cool if I could like replace that with chain lightning. I don't know. Maybe it will later. But like these two things are completely wasting my slots because I can't use 5 and 6 yet, right? So it's kind of wasted. Ground Stomp I'll probably use, but let's see. Let's see what that's about. So. It's Ground Stomp. That's pretty dope. Okay, so that used Umbra, and I'm generating Rage. Okay, interesting. So I'm generating Rage as I attack this, but okay. That's kind of cool. This is a pretty fucking cool spell. Those effects are pretty awesome. So we're gonna roll punches. Ally Breastplate. Okay, didn't see that. That'll definitely... So I don't know what the difference between armor and armor efficiency is. So let's open this menu up and see how this is affected. So let's see if I can find... Okay, armor right here. So your total armor efficiency represents the percentage of incoming physical damage within armor range that is prevented. And your total armor reduces part of incoming physical damage within your armor range. So it reduces parts of incoming damage, percentage of incoming damage within armor is dependent. Okay, so damage points exceeding armor range aren't affected by this reduction. Damage points exceeding armor range. So it looks like if your armor is lower than their damage range, my armor is going to block a lot less of it, and this is the percentage that my armor is, like the percentage that I have a chance of blocking that. So let's see how this is affected. So I gained more armor, but my percentage went down. So this looks like it reduces part of incoming physical damage within your armor range. So any attack that's under 14, I'll reduce part of it. And the chance of that getting prevented I guess, is this. So you want high armor number and also a high armor efficiency. So that's an interesting concept. I kind of dig that. And then damage per type, since I guess I was fire. No. I guess I should just start putting damage types. Yeah, see, look at all these damage types. Interesting. Okay, survivability, looks like all that other stuff. The effects of my damages, miscellaneous cleave. Oops, magic fine, okay. So let's get away from here and go back. Oh, you see somebody? Hey guy, he has like some gun around. Blast these dudes. Yeah, it looks like he was coming with me as part of this quest. And he just has like auto AI. Yeah, pretty much. Blast that shit. Ground stomp. It is pretty chilly in here. Ally breastplate. I don't know what that sound was. Ah, there you go. And an ally breastplate. I'm gonna have a ton of stuff to sell. Oh man, look at all these guys. Another ground stomp. I wonder what happens if you use a tune that you already have. Level 4, biatch. Yes, we're gonna go back to Pomeroth because that's where town is. And let's see what happens when you equip a tune. So we'll level it up. Let's see. Maybe just give it experience. Sure. Okay. So we leveled up again. We're gonna put some more shizzle on the sphere grid. So this is what? It's not. It is early access though. Oh, you know what? I get it now. I get it. I get it. This is based on this grid. Oh, look at that. Elementalist, Trickster, Gladiator, Assassin, Warden. Okay, I see. So, okay, that's pretty cool. So, it's only early access, so there's only this, you know, one outside ring, but I bet there's gonna be 2 more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this little circle thing over here will allow you to rotate these things, but I'm saying early access only allows you to pick this one ring, right? And then I think probably later they'll add a ring here and a ring here. More, yeah, more specializations, because this is like a trickster specialization and this is elementalist specialization, and you know, so these, okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. So increases by plus 50% the impact of your total power on your spell damage. So that's just gonna make me super OP. Overpowered. Increase 20% the impact of your total of impact of your total power on your maximum umbra. So increases by 20% the impact of your total power. So I guess it's however my power is based on whatever my max thing is. So whenever my umbra is full, I get a crit. When is my thing ever going to be full? Anyway, let's see. I think it's just like a random face, like that Twitch just puts in there. So we'll do power boost. And we'll do... Oh man, so many options. What do I want to do? Extend power boost? So this gets stacks. How many people I just blow the hell up? So this gives me a bigger bumper. So we'll do that. So it looks like you can fill up this grid pretty quickly. I'm only level 4. And I'm not too far away from filling this thing up. But I assume they have it all calculated to what level you're going to fill this up. So I bet that whatever level that is, I'm sure I'll be able to start spinning that thing around. So this has less armor efficiency, so we don't want that. This has less, so we don't want that. That's 3 to 9, that's 3 to 9, that's 7 to 8. Okay. That's 3 to 9, so we'll put the shovel here. Definitely interesting kinds of weapons. Very like Grim Dawn kind of weapons where they're just like shovels and shit. And then I gotta sell some stuff because I really don't have space. So now my power is 35. Really going to be using weapons. I'm not really counting on regenerating rain. Dodge chance would be nice. And more health is nice and recovering from effects, right? So let's do that. I'm just winging this at this point. So, I gotta talk to... He doesn't have an exclamation point right there. He still should. Where you even talk to him. Oh wait, it says I have to report back to Luke there. But he has an exclamation point. Or is this just another game? Oh, the Gate of Fates. That's where you spin the things. You like to reset your progression. Okay, no, that's cool that I can reset that. So yeah, this is where you do the thing. So, I don't want to do that one. I do want to do this one. Because I don't want Trickster. I want Elementalist, I think. Elemental Affinity. I think Warden is just protection. Gladiator. Counterattack. Greatsword Mastery. This guy is like healing magic, I think. I think I want Cataclysm. I definitely don't want Trickster because I'm not using that. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm guessing it just lets you respin things like to get other skill stuff. So that's done, but I think this is bugged. I don't think I can finish this quest. Oh, that's a chest. I think this might be bugged, so let's see, is there quest? Quest. Exclamation point is pointing here, but let's see. Teleport to town, apocalyptic form, interesting, spoilers. Passive skill tree, minimap, dodge roll, character sheet, show loots. That's kind of cut off, so I'm not sure what those. These are both cut off. So I don't know how to get into my quest. We're just gonna start hitting buttons. Okay, so text V brings up your people's menu and its map. F, H, J, K, L, Q, R, T. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. The map isn't really giving me enough clarification. It doesn't seem like there's a quest menu or that I can figure out. So let's just, we'll leave it at that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I guess I'll give this another try tomorrow and see if it's still bugged, the quest that is. They really should have a quest menu so that I can see where the hell this is even talking about. Right? But it doesn't. So I don't really know where to go. But it came from there. Right? That's the can I sell stuff? Yeah, so I'm gonna just sell this shit. So if I'm gonna do anything, might as well clear my inventory. Alright, well, like I said, guys, I think this quest is bugged. The show control menu isn't really flushed out much. I don't know what any of the keys do. Well, any of the keys that open the menu. So, like I said, check back in tomorrow. I'll see if I could do another stream of this. I'm going to check first to make sure that it's still not bugged. But thanks for checking in. This is Theory. Just going through some new games on Steam. Subscribe, like, follow. I'll be doing some more coverage. Either of this or Guardians of Embers or maybe some Smite streaming or whatever other games I have. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.